What is going on, everybody? It is me again. It's Horror Fan 34, and welcome to another video, and welcome to day 23 of the 31 Days of Horror Challenge in October. Now that we are on day 23 of the challenge, I figured I'd talk about this one that I think is a very, very underrated gem. When it comes to like 80s horror films or this director in general, or even films in general, period. I mean, I love this film very, very much. Such an underrated gem, and definitely one of my favorites of this director. And that review is going to be on Prince of Darkness. Now, Prince of Darkness came out in 1987, directed by John Carpenter. Definitely my favorite horror director of all time. Love John Carpenter as a director. My personal favorite of his is The Fog. But I also really love Big Trouble in Little China. Really enjoy Halloween, The Thing, Vampires, this film, They Live. You know, I even enjoy Village of the Damned. I really do enjoy Ghosts of Mars. Always been a big fan of John Carpenter as a director. And I really enjoyed the Elvis miniseries that he did for ABC with Kurt Russell as Elvis. But definitely, this is definitely one of his best films. And one of his more underrated ones, too. Christine's a good one, too. Now, the basic idea with this film is that you have a group of graduate students and scientists. They uncover this canister, like a canister in a church, in an abandoned church. And basically what ends up happening is that they open up this canister, and it's like a strange liquid. And they basically unknowingly unleash this evil force, and basically this liquid starts turning their co-workers into zombies pretty much, and basically they have to fight to save the world from this, devilish sort of like supernatural thing. And it's pretty much the idea of the film. Now, first off, the cast does a great job in this. You have Donald Pleasence as the priest. Always been a big fan of Donald Pleasence, whether it be, as Dr. Loomis in Halloween 1 and 2. And even in Curse of Michael Myers, I thought he was really good in, too. Did a great job in Alone in the Dark. Does a great job here. Phenomena's another great role that he has. So definitely very versatile actor. You have Jameson Parker from the TV show Simon and Simon. You have Alice Cooper. Yep, the rock legend Alice Cooper. And you have two people from Big Trouble in Little China come back. Victor Wong, sadly no longer with us anymore, and Dennis Dunn, who was pretty much the main guy, Wayne, in Big Trouble in Little China, who was Kurt Russell's buddy in Big Trouble in Little China. And Dennis Dunn does a great job in here. So does Victor Wong. Donald Pleasence, of course, great actor. Jameson Parker. Always thought they all did a great job in this. And the musical score by John Carpenter is very, very well done. Love the atmosphere of the film. Very creepy setting. And it really helps with the musical score by John Carpenter, because John Carpenter always does a great job with composing scores. Does a great job here. And it makes it even more atmospheric with the whole idea of this supernatural force and the abandoned church and things like that. It really does help a lot when you have a great atmosphere. It kind of reminded me in ways of like The Fog and all that stuff in The Thing, where they have great atmospheres, and it's helped by a fantastic cast of characters, whether it be like, Kurt Russell or T.K. Carter in The Thing, or Wilford Brimley, or in like films like The Fog, you have Tom Atkins, Janet Leigh, and Adrienne Barbeau, Jamie Lee Curtis, Hal Holbrook. In this film, you have Donald Pleasence, Dennis Dunn, Victor Wong. They all do a great job, and that helps too, going into the atmosphere of the film and the musical score. And it's such a well done flick. I love the idea of this abandoned church and things like that. And it's just an overall creepy setting for a film like this. And I would say it's definitely one of my personal favorite John Carpenter scores. Definitely one of my favorite scores of his that he's done. Once again, very well directed as well by John Carpenter. I know he made this right after Big Trouble in Little China, which was a big flop. But overall, very, very well done flick, Prince of Darkness. I don't want to go into. I'm not going to go into it a whole lot without spoiling it, but definitely one of Carpenter's best films. So that's pretty much it for my review for Prince of Darkness. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.